going on, dudes and dudettes? So Sam Darnold finally signed his rookie deal. For some reason he was holding out, but I guess for that high signing bonus of $20 million, so should be around $50 million for his total 4-year contract. It's cool for him. He does have a chance to start over McCown or Teddy Bridgewater, but we'll see. Hopefully it's sooner rather than later. And then another cornerback for the Chargers, Trevor Williams, was carted off the field the other day with an apparent ankle injury. They said luckily it wasn't an Achilles, kind of like what happened to Verrett, but hopefully it's nothing too serious and maybe he only misses a few weeks of training camp and not any of the season. And the polls came out this morning showing, for the coaches poll, saying that USC is ranked number 15 according to all the coaches around college football. It's good that they got enough, I guess, into the top 25 at least. Whenever they're top 10 or higher, they always seem to fail, and at least since they're starting at this point, hopefully they could get enough momentum to go forward. But this usually means there is a game towards the end of the season, like a few weeks before the end of the season, that they end up losing, which would suck, but we'll see how this goes, and just hoping for the best for my USC Trojans. So he was a freshman linebacker last year, Taylor Katoa, for USC, but he's decided to go on a mission for 2 years for his church or for whatever his religion beliefs are, I believe, which is pretty cool. I know some guys like Porter Gustin was thinking about doing that too when he was coming into USC, but decided to just stay in school and show that he could help out afterwards once he gets into the NFL. But it's pretty cool that they're still going to let him come back. He said he'll be ready by like the year 2020 for USC to come back and play for them. I wonder how that works, if it still counts towards him being in school or not. I kind of doubt it since he'll be away and not having to take any classes. But good luck to him, and hopefully he'll come back a better person, which I'm sure is what he's doing it for. And then also they're not going to rush back Derwin James, the #1 pick for the Chargers out of Florida State, but I did just see today that he was heading to the training camp. One of his first days, they activated him from the non-injured list, so that's pretty cool. Get his first practice in today, so hopefully, and praying that nothing horribly goes wrong with that hamstring. And then after Kobe worked out with Jayson Tatum, he of course was saying, like everybody else towards the end of the season, why didn't the Lakers draft Jayson Tatum? But obviously there's a reason why they didn't, because they were looking for a point guard, so it was really between Fox and Ball, which is why I even projected Ball and Fox ahead of Tatum, just because I knew that's what they were looking for, even though obviously I like Tatum because he's Duke. But at the time, even if he did get picked the #1 overall, it still wouldn't have been for the Lakers, because obviously he's the best player in this last draft. So, and the Celtics were going to pick him anyways, they said, even if they kept that #1 pick instead of switching with Philadelphia. So either way, they wouldn't have gotten him. But I'm just glad we have Ball compared to having Fultz at the moment. So rookie linebacker Kaiser White, he was either the 4th or 5th round draft pick. He's looking pretty good at linebacker, even though he played safety in college. So it's good to see. Hopefully he can still continue. That's what you like to see with your rookies, that they'll be able to make an impact on your team first year instead of having to wait. Then also they're asking if Melvin Gordon is a top 5 running back. In my opinion, after these 4 to 5 years, I don't think he is, especially since he's not able to show what he can do because of that offensive line. I mean, there's times where he, just because of how strong he is, he gets, 4 or 5 yards here and there. But that offensive line, for some reason, just horrible last year, especially the past couple years. And yeah, you have Mike Pouncey and a few guys coming back. Forrest Lamp, you don't know when he's going to come back, but whenever the Chargers get to full strength, then you can decide if, what he can do with that ability. And if not, then he's just going to be an average running back for the Chargers, and maybe they won't re-sign him after this season. the Chargers did earlier today also signed wide receiver Marcus Peterson and a rookie cornerback out of Michigan named Channing Stribling. So we'll see. They kind of decided to go the rookie route to see what they can do. And I haven't seen much of these guys play, but we'll see how this goes. And then also Jordan McLaughlin did sign an Exhibit 10 rookie contract for the Nets. I guess it's like a weird contract, so if they decide to keep you after training camp is done, then you're able to join the G League with a certain number of days and stay with their team and get that newer contract, which could be a two-way contract. It could be for a year or two, but that's good. At least they're giving him a chance, so that's pretty awesome. And then they're asking if Duke can be productive when the one-and-done era is over in college basketball, where a lot of these talented kids are going to end up going straight from high school again to the NBA. But there's still going to be a crop of really talented young players that still want to be able to go to college for at least a year or two. So as long as they're able to convince those guys to come to Duke, then they should be all right. So Melvin Ingram, one of the top defensive ends in the NFL for the Chargers, is saying that Uchenna Nwosu, the rookie defensive line / linebacker out of USC that was drafted in the second round for the Chargers, has a very bright future. That's awesome to hear. One of your top guys saying that about a young guy coming in, especially that he's from USC, so that's a double win for me. And then also Joel Berry is just in a recent interview saying that he wants to play really well enough to win the Rookie of the Year, which is high hopes. I'm sure he has a lot of confidence since he is an older player, a senior. So a guy, if given, in my opinion, when you give guys who are older coming out of college enough playing time, then they can produce really well. I just don't see him producing very much with a lot of the guys that the Lakers have at the moment. It should be tough for him to win Rookie of the Year, but high hopes. Hopefully he can get close. That'll help us out a lot. But thanks for watching, people. Like and subscribe. Comment down below. Let me know what y'all think. And have a great rest of your day.